How can it be hot and cold simultaneously? Magic. Hi lovies, it's Cherie. I thought I'd do a get ready with me because I haven't put makeup on this mug in over a week and it's about that time. So yeah, so let's put things on my face. Sorry if my lighting is weird. I just cannot be bothered this morning to mess with it. So I only have one on and it's sideways. So if there's weird shadows and stuff, I'm sorry. So my filming schedule has been a bit off. Let's have some coffee because it is like 6 o'clock in the morning. What you know about that 1990 Renaissance Festival? For those of you who don't know, we have Renaissance Festival here in Georgia and I worked there in high school. And it was the best job I've ever had. I think if I could have any job in the world, it would be full-time Renaissance Festival worker person. So I haven't filmed in a really long time because honestly I didn't know if I could get through it without getting emotional. And I probably still can't, but I'm gonna try. We just had a really rough 2 weeks. Our oldest baby, Ricci, was 15, but she got really sick and we did everything to try and save her. Medicines and got to the point at the end where we were carrying her in and out of the house because she couldn't get out by herself. We just tried everything, and on Thursday, last Thursday, we had to make a really hard decision, and we had to put her down, and it has been way harder than I thought it would be. I don't know how to describe it. Like I think because I've never been emotionally attached to a pet, and my dog is still young, she's like 5, I just didn't realize like how bad it is when they're gone, I guess. It's just, there's like a hole in the house. It feels really weird, and it feels like she's gonna like walk in the room any minute and do her cute little things that she always does, and we're just kind of broken about it right now. But we did do it at home, in her favorite spot, and it was very sweet. And I mean, not sweet, it was terrible, but you know, it was the best that we could make of the situation. And we have her in one of her favorite spots, and we're gonna plant a tree for her, so a fruit tree, so she can be part of the orchard. So yeah, it was just mega tough, and I have not felt like filming. I have not felt like putting any makeup on. I just cleaned my house for the first time in like 2 weeks. Like dishes were piling up. It was terrible, and I hate to say it, but it was like it was the same feels I felt when I've lost family members. I just did not know that you could become that emotionally attached to a dog. And now I have to worry about doing it 2 more times in my lifetime because we have 2 more dogs. So it's just been traumatic and terrible. Elvis is whistling outside if you can hear him. I miss her so much, it's ridiculous. I swear to God, I'm gonna start crying. The other night, I woke up at like 4:30 in the morning and I swear I could hear her barking outside. It was really weird. It scared the shit out of me, and like I looked on all the security cameras, and like I made sure I wasn't hearing my dog bark. She doesn't bark, that's why I know it wasn't her. She never learned to bark. So she barks in her sleep, but she doesn't bark in real life. And even then, she doesn't really bark. It's more like a herf, herf. I don't know what you would call it. But yeah, so I swore I think I was dreaming about her, and then it woke me up. But yeah, so it's been tough. When you lose a family member, it's like everything you can do to make yourself get up and be functionable. So we've been trying to keep busy, and keep moving, because when we're sitting still and we're at home is when we really notice she's not here. Blah. Drink your feeling. And because we've been so down, we've been eating like crap, and so like I have this huge eczema outbreak right here, which is driving me absolutely bananas. So I'm gonna have to get back on track with that, because yikes. But at least the good news is I have now lost 28 pounds, and I thought after this week I was like, I've probably gained like 10 pounds back. I just know it, and I hadn't. So yay, sadness. But yeah, so still keeping on that healthy track. I will put if you do my Fitness Pal, I will leave my screen name down below. And if you want to follow me on there and look at all the stuff that I am eating, which, you know, isn't that exciting, but if you are into that, or if you, I don't know, words. Support is always good when you're trying to lose weight. So what else is new? We are about to be under construction and I am not excited at all. I mean, I'm excited to have all the stuff done and like it's gonna be great, but I do not like the waiting for it to be done part. We bought an older home because they're more financially responsible. But now we have to do some work to the outside of the house. The siding needs to be replaced, and our deck apparently was not built up to code, and it was also like built by someone who wasn't a deck builder, so like it's all wrong, and I'm afraid that any day now it's gonna fall in. So we're having the deck replaced and new siding put in, which is a huge job. And then our house is really kind of strangely laid out. We have 3 doors. We have a door in the middle of our living room, so I don't know what that purpose of that was. And then we have a door in our dining room that's like a sliding glass door. And then we have a front door that has like a deck on it. So I don't know, so there's like 3 entrances and exits to our house. It's very fire friendly, but we're having the door that's in the living room walled up so we can have more wall space, because nobody ever goes out the door in our living room that leads to like the side of our house. It's just kind of a strange place for a door. So we're having that all fixed, and I'm just excited to have it all done. The house is gonna look really pretty. We have to pick like colors. So I think we're gonna do a white house with green farm shutters and a brown door, because our roof is brown. Didn't want to do like a black door. I've always wanted a red door. My whole life I was always like, when I get my house one day when I'm old, I'm gonna have a red door. But yeah, my whole life I wanted a red door. I just thought red doors were so pretty, and I was like, yeah, grown-up people with nice houses have red doors. But we couldn't really work that into our color scheme without it looking like Christmas, so I'm abandoning the red door idea for now. One day when I have my old haunted Victorian house, it's gonna have a red door. But yeah, so I'm excited to get that done. The only thing I'm not excited about is I think it takes 3 weeks to get all the construction done, and prepare yourselves for TMI, I do not wear pants, ever. That's actually one of the main reasons I wanted to move out to the country, so I could run around with no pants on. I love to garden with no pants. I mean, like, I wear underwear. I mean, I'm not like a nudist, but like I just love t-shirts and underwear like that. If I could just wear that in public forever, life, comfort time, that's what I would do. So I'm sad that there's gonna be construction workers all around my house for 3 weeks, and I'm gonna have to wear pants. I'm also not gonna be able to like sing or dance around my kitchen like a crazy person when I'm trying to do the dishes. I'm just gonna have to like watch myself for like 3 weeks, and there's gonna be like creepy men like outside of my windows. So like I'm just not gonna feel comfortable in my house for like 3 weeks, because we don't ever see anyone really on our street. All of our neighbors are pretty far away, not like super far away, but far enough away to where if I want to see them, I can get to them, but if I don't see them. So having people like this close is just a little bit like, the garden is getting underway. If it would stop raining, it's been raining for like 5 days straight. So we haven't been able to plant anything because we don't want it to drown. But we've got all the plants started. So all we have to do is put them in the ground when the time arises. And then we got 7 new baby chicks. This was all before like the event. So we've been trying to keep those babies going because we're down to 2 hens because of the hawks. So we're having to redo the coop and make it more unhawk friendly. And then we're also getting new hens for the roosters. We're trying to figure out what to do because I'm a big animal lover, so like it's hard for me to get rid of animals, but you're not supposed to have 2 roosters. They can't live together because they'll fight. And we have 2 roosters, so we just built another coop. So we have like 2 chicken coops, and we have Elvis, who is like our mean rooster. Who I don't like Elvis, but he's a good like savior of the hens because he's such an asshole. But he's mean, and like if you come to feed them, he'll like scratch the ground and like fly at the fence and try and eat your face. Like he's just not nice, and he's got these huge talons, and he's ripped my husband up before like through his jeans, and I never have on pants, so like I'm scared of this rooster. So I'm always like yelling at him. I'm like, if you want your food, you need to back up. But so he scares me. And then there's Spanky, who was the runt of a other litter of roosters that we had, and he was just so like special that I was like, we just gotta kind of give him a little home. And his little hen, Clementine, is I don't know, she's a special one too. Spanky used to run around the yard because we couldn't catch him, and we had Clementine in the coop that she's in now, and he would sleep right next to her every single night. Like he would walk around her coop and talk to her all day, and then at night they would both sleep on the ground, like snuggled up to each other, and it was just so cute. And I was like, honey, I was like, they're in love and we have to find a way to get them together. So we chased both of them beasts down and got them in the same coop, and now they're married, and I think they don't love each other as much. But yeah, so we're probably gonna split the hens up between those two. But yeah, so I would say that Spanky is like the sweet, you know, loving husband, and then Elvis is like the chauvinistic, abusive asshole. We've been doing a lot of yard sales and estate sales and thrifting, so I'm probably gonna start having a whole bunch of, what am I doing? No, I'm not awake right now. But yeah, so hopefully we'll start having a whole bunch of hauls for that. Please hold, I'm going to do a demo. So yeah, that's really all that's going on the homestead. So there's gonna be construction, and I'm not really sure how that's gonna go down with filming and stuff. But I hope it goes down nicely. So we're gonna have to move everything that is in our dining room into our guest room, which is where I film. So there's a good chance that I won't be able to film in here. We're gonna try and work it to where I can like crawl into this little tiny space, because I am in the corner. But we're just not really sure yet. So there's a chance that I might be filming in my living room. So, you know, lighting and my ability to do certain videos may be questionable. But yeah, so hopefully we can get that rolling. And I think they said it takes 3 weeks to complete, so maybe we can just get that all done. Pollen season is killing me. My nose is so itchy. It's driving me absolutely bananas. Usually by the end of the day, I have like no makeup right here because I've been scratching my nose so much. I did buy some like off-brand Claritin, but I can never remember to take it. I'm not used to taking pills, so like I always forget it in the morning, and then I'm like, oh man. I ordered some of the new Breesia blushes, and I have them coming in the mail, and I helped write the descriptions of them, so I cannot wait to try them out and put them all over my face. But I love her blushes. I have one other one because I think she's only come out with one other one. And I love it. The blush that I have from her is in like a small, not sample-y size, but like the smaller container, so I always forget that it's a blush, and I put it in with my eyeshadow, and I'm like, where is my blush? So perky. It's really hard to do your makeup in the viewfinder because I look really pale in my viewfinder, but then like I go to edit and I'm like, whoa, clown face. Liner! I am no joke sweating my patootie off. It is hot in here. And I was freezing when I woke up this morning. Feel bakery fresh. Red apple lipstick and Audrey, you are my favorite color. Perfect pinky neutrally delight. But anyway, I didn't put on mascara. It's been so long since I've actually done my face, I forgot. We have a bird on our porch that laid eggs. A couple weeks ago we had a party here, and for a friend's birthday, and they brought skeets, is that what those are called? Those things that you like throw in the air and then you shoot them. But anyway, so we had the box sitting on our porch, and it has like a couple left in it or whatever, but they're like slotted, and we kept seeing this bird like fly out of that box, and I was like, I think she's made a nest in there. And we looked in the box, and she had built a little nest, and there was 5 eggs in it, and it's like sitting on a table so you can really see her and her eggs, and it's just so cute. Every morning when I go out to let the dogs out, I look in there and she's like sleeping, sitting on her eggs. It's just so cute. And she's like really protective but also scared, so like when we come outside and sit on the porch, she'll fly off, but she sits in like the tree that's near our porch and like watches us to make sure we're not gonna get her eggs. And then she'll like sporadically like fly sort of halfway onto the porch to kind of tell us to get on. I also found a hummingbird feeder for like 50 cents at a thrift store last year, and we finally bought stuff to put in there. And we've got this little family of hummingbirds, and they're so cute. Totally want a pet hummingbird. Okay, so now my face is done. But anyway, I hope this was a sort of informative get ready with me. I haven't done one in a while, so it's always good to do some updates on my life. But yeah, so I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you later. Bye!